What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the TA show. Welcome to Titan Anderson Sports, you guys. Got a lot to discuss. We're going to talk about the NFL draft. Obviously, the Titans need some freaking weaponry. All you got is Traylon Burks and Chig. You got a little bit of Phillips still healing up, getting better, but obviously we need some weapons. We're going to definitely approach that and get into that. Going to talk about all things Lamar Jackson, all things Derrick Henry, all things Titans quarterback, everything Tennessee Titans. Get ready, get your big boy pants on, get your popcorn, and let's go. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Titan Anderson here, you guys, with Titan Anderson Sports. Man, there's been a lot going on, you guys. Like, not as much as there was originally. Let me put this up real quick. Sorry, not as much as there was originally going on. The Titans have been kind of quiet lately, but I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I forgot to mention that our good old friend Bud Dupree could be on his way back to the old Pittsburgh pond over there. Where they wear black and yellow for everything. Anyway, the Tennessee Titans, you guys, we're gonna let a few guys get in here, and then we're gonna start talking. But we got to go over everything NFL draft first. Obviously, like I said, man, the offense, like I like what we've done so far with the guys that we've brought in, but man, oh man, are we lacking weapons? We are completely lacking weapons, you guys. And what are we gonna do to fix that? What are we gonna do to fix that? Well, there is some quality guys out there. But one thing's for sure, the Tennessee Titans must draft receiver help. You got to help out Traylon Burks and Chig, bro. You've got to help out Traylon Burks and Chig because it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle, bro. Like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. If you look at some of the guys that that we were using last year, like come on, man. That's not how you win football games. Couldn't even score 20 points half the time. So you got to draft a receiver. You got to draft one. And I'm starting to think I mean, we've already filled in the offensive line a little bit. Maybe it's time to just go after a receiver at 11. Is it time to go after a receiver at 11, you guys? Would you guys even think about doing that? I mean, that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Kind of crazy in my opinion, unless you know you're gonna get a guy like Justin Jefferson or a Jamar Chase or something of that sort. And that's why I'm kind of just thinking like is there a receiver in this draft that's like that? Is there anybody in this draft that you could possibly use a pick on like that? I mean, you got Jaxon Smith-Njigba. You got Jaxon Smith-Njigba. He seems like he may be the guy that most people are interested in, right? You got Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston himself, 6'4" out of TCU, 215 pounds. Um, he's not the quickest, but definitely fast for his size. You got Jordan Addison, and this is the guy that Billy Scott is definitely interested. My guy Billy Scott. They got him listed at 6 foot, 175 pounds. And he's another guy who he's not gonna burn you or just shock you with his speed or anything like that. But man, he's definitely ready to be a pro in this league. You got a guy like Zay Flowers from Boston College. He's only 5'10", 172, right? But man, oh man, if if he gets you in the open field, he's gonna break your damn ankles. He's gonna break your ankle. It's almost impossible to probably get him in the open field. Then you got another guy who's kind of similar-ish in a way, in stature for sure. 5'10", 175 from North Carolina, Josh Downs. He's another guy who, even though he's small, man, do not let that fool you. This guy can play. And he's another guy that, if we don't attack the receiver situation right away, he's somebody who could be, he could be there possibly in rounds 2. If we trade back, maybe somewhere in that territory. But that's definitely what we got to pay attention to as well. You also got a guy like Jalin Hyatt. Jalin Hyatt is somebody who ran slower than everybody thought he was going to run at 4.41, but he's listed at 6 foot, 185 pounds. So the size is actually pretty nice, and he gets to his top speed at a pretty nice rate. I wouldn't be too shocked at teams reaching on him. Possibly, like, don't be shocked if you see a late first round pick on him. But I could honestly see him going between late first and early to mid second. I don't care if it said 4.41. We all see what he does on the football field. He runs by people, and he was running by Alabama. He was running by kids in the SEC. So I'm not really too worried about that. And like I said, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, 6 foot, 200 pounds. He's got the size. He's built like literally. If you see him running, you guys, if you actually pay attention to watch him, he runs like he's like after he has the ball in his hands, it's like he turns into a running back. It seems like he's got the low center of gravity. He's got great footwork. He's got great fluidity in and out of his breaks. Good soft hands. He's somebody who, like I said, I don't want to take a receiver at 11. I feel I just don't think any of them are Jamar Chase or anything like that. But I wouldn't want to, miss out on a chance to get a guy who can do so much and has legitimate decent size. If you want, so in my opinion, like if you don't take him at 11, you're risking him not being there in the second round for sure. I don't think he's going to go in the second round. But what the Titans could do, if they're interested, is trading back. Trading back. And I want to let you guys know, I want to trade back. That's what I want to do. I definitely want to trade back. The reason why I want to trade back is because we can get another draft pick for that. We know the depth is there. And I feel like if as long as we did our part and we were smart and we gotta draft, you gotta hit on these draft picks, right? But there's what's his name? Dawan Jones. Oh my God. That's a guy that even if we traded back and we want to stick to a tackle, I mean, he could play tackle, guard, whatever. 6'8". What is he? 370, whatever he is. The longest arms, I believe, ever. He's huge. He's huge. Even if you get a first step on him, he can still reach you. It's like he can cover so much. He's huge. And I know a lot of people have bad memories with Panda Wilson being a big blocker as well, but completely different situation. You can't judge one big guy the same as the other. This is one guy, like literally, I would love to have. I would love to trade back. And if you can get in Jigba still, get in Jigba. And if he's not there, take him. Jones is a monster. Jones is a monster. I think, like I'm telling you, you guys, he's such a beast. He's huge. And there's other players as well that you could get. So, in my opinion, unless they really feel like at 11, Paris Johnson is still there, take him, right? I would. If not, just trade back. Or if you really feel like Jaxon Smith-Njigba is there and you can't pass on him, then you go get him. There's nothing else to say. Make sure you go get his ass. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, you guys, like I said, all-around weapon. All-around weapon. Not the fastest, but definitely not slow at all. Not slow at all. And when he catches the ball, he doesn't slow down. He continues to run. He's not scared of getting hit. And like I said, when he has that ball in his hands, he makes things happen. Great freaking vision. Great vision. Like I said, he damn near turns into a running back. It's funny. You look at his size, very similar to Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson was right around the 5'11", 200 pounds. He's always around 195, 200 pounds, right around there. He's similar to that. It's very similar. Obviously, you don't have CJ Speed, but it's good. I'm telling you guys, this one's going to be fun. This one's going to be fun. The Tennessee Titans could take this guy, but like I said, at 11, I feel like it's just a little bit too early. If I'm the Titans, what I'm doing right now is if Paris Johnson Jr. is gone, you trade back. And if this guy's not there, take Dawan Jones. The dude's a freaking beast. He's built like a wall, like literally. Gonna get into the comment sections real quick. Say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. James Strickland says, what wide receiver do we draft? Hyatt, Tillman, or Njigba? I think if I had to choose, and it depends kind of what you're looking for and what kind of offense, what kind of scheme. Um, Tillman to be honest, I would rather have Hyatt over Tillman just because Hyatt is way faster in my opinion. When you watch Hyatt on film, he looks faster than 4.41. And like I said, it's kind of weird because people are running the 40-yard dash in underwear. Like, really? Like, why aren't they wearing their game pads? That's how fast they're gonna run. Some people don't run faster in pads. Some people carry weight slow. Like, it's weird. So, but I think the correct pick is in Jigba. So smooth with his route running, creates separation, and when he gets the ball in his hands, he turns into a freaking running back. So, in Jigba, it's got to be in Jigba. James, appreciate the question, buddy. Titan Fox in the building. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Titan Fox says, if the O-line pool is picked clean by the time we get our first and second picks, we might end up with Njigba and Hyatt, then go for O-line later in a later round for a sleeper. That's interesting. See, that's funny. Can you imagine like getting that much more firepower? Like, we still have Kyle Phillips, which a lot of people tend to forget, and we don't know how good he's going to be. We don't know. But the fact that we still have Kyle Phillips there is interesting. Racey McMath, if he can stay healthy, he can probably turn into a go route style guy. I mean, that's what he is. He's a big guy that runs fast, right? Kind of similar to Jalin Hyatt, but obviously Jalin Hyatt's a lot quicker than him because he doesn't weigh as much. Man, this is good. Wow. Like I said though, I want to trade back personally, but we have to be careful. Because what if we trade back and somebody takes Njigba right before, and that's the guy that we wanted? That's why the NFL draft is so crazy, because you can try to make these deals, try to sneak your way into situations, and you could mess it all up on accident when you're like, okay, I'm just gonna try to sneak back. The guy should still be there. We'll get an extra pick. Win-win. It's not all. Don't always work like that. You got to have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G ready to go. Telling you, man. So again, man, if the O-line thing is picked clean, if Paris Johnson Jr. is not there at 11, I think every Titans fan should be okay with Njigba at 11. Otherwise, trade back. And if Njigba is still there, don't trade back out of the first round. That's dumb. But just trade back, get Njigba. If he's not there, I'm going for Jones, man. The dude's a fucking tank. Appreciate you, Fox. Titan South is partying it up in Vegas. Tighten up, my boy. What's up, dude? Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Big Dog says we should draft Jaxon Smith-Njigba. I like it, man. Let's see. Titan South says take Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Fuck a tackle. Big Dog says JSN at 11. I hear you, man. A lot of people are digging him, and like I said, man, high 4.4s, low 4.5s, fast enough. And like I said, even if you try to get your hands on him, it's not like he's a tiny receiver. He's a decent sized receiver, and he's got the thighs kind of the low, which makes it harder, and it's why he runs like a running back. He's built like, and we would just have, like I said, man, you got him, Burks, Chig, Phillips. Who knows what else we bring in that could be dangerous. I see you, Titan South, right here. Wide receiver 1, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Wide receiver 2, Burks. Wide receiver 3, Phillips and Chig. Well, I feel like Chig is more of a combination. He's kind of a tight end. He could kind of be a receiver as well. So, you know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, I think, yeah, that's all right. Let's see. Awaken says, could Tennessee just take the best player available at 11? Well, that's probably what they're gonna do. I think that's the best thing to do. But again, man, that's Paris Johnson Jr. Like the way that if you haven't seen him move, you got to go and see him move. The guy, the guy can move, man. He's got super long ass arms as well. Great size, speed, strength. That's the guy that we really want if you're a Titans fan at 11. But if you don't want to go the tackle route, trade back or like I said, Njigba. So again, man, the Ohio State players, man, I got my eye on those guys, man. I'm a big fan of some of the guys and that they're offering this year. It is what it is. Big Dog says Jalin Hyatt is fast as fuck. He ran 4.41 in the 40. Now and he complained about a hamstring or something like that. But we see what he does on the field. He's fast. He runs by people, and when he goes and cuts inside, goes around people, he doesn't lose much speed. He really doesn't. He keeps his speed well. He gains his speed fast, and when he's at that top speed, he's burning. Yes, sir. Let's see. Awaken to the Eternal Dot says Jalin Hyatt is the better pick for the outside. I mean, that depends because a lot of us just assume that Kyle Phillips is going to come back. He's going to be that slot guy. What if he's not? Plus, Jaxon Smith-Njigba is way more athletic. All right, sorry guys. But yeah, like I said, if you want a guy who's a burner and stuff like that's fine. But if you want a guy who can literally run every route possible, a guy who can make guys miss, Jaxon Smith-Njigba is not going to really finesse a guy right in front of him. He's not really going to shake a guy and get by him like that. Not too much. He might run by him, but I mean, in short space, he's not going to really do much. He's not a guy who can. He's not a shifty receiver. He's not. He's just a very fast receiver. That being said, I mean, it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So, I think overall you got to go with Jaxon Smith-Njigba. As a true one receiver, as a first round pick, you can't take. I think you got to take Njigba. All right, you guys. All right, you guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate everybody. Remember, if you guys are here for the first time, hit like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, you guys. I appreciate everybody so much. We're closing in on 11 or 10,200 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Let's get it. A name says I would be wary of the sub 180-pound guys outside Smith with the Eagles and Deshaun Jackson. They never work out. It's hard because they're so fragile. You hit them and they get hurt so easy. One guy who's doing pretty good is Devontae Adam or not Adam Devontae Smith. Sorry, over at the Eagles. He's very slim, but he takes hits pretty well for his size. But again, man, like I said, Njigba is built thicker, and he's more of a playmaker everywhere. So I think it fits better. Titan South says they went to Ohio State pro thing. They either getting Stroud doubtful or most likely JSN. Yeah, Stroud should be gone by then. I just think that Jaxon Smith-Njigba or Paris Johnson is going to be the guy at 11. If we don't trade back, it just makes it makes the most sense to me, you guys. Titan Fox says Hyatt's on the field speed exceeds his combine 40 numbers. When he's on the field, he runs like he just stole something. LOL. Yeah, he's very fast. Like I said, his he doesn't get the love. Like it's weird. It's weird. Like people don't realize how good he was. Like if you haven't seen Jalin Hyatt play, go watch what he did. And he didn't play against scrubs. He was playing against top of the line, SEC talent, man. These guys are, trained to go to the professionals, baby. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. He's running by people like it's nothing. It's pretty impressive. We'll see. Big Dog says if we get CJ Stroud and Jaxon Smith-Njigba, that duo would be so damn elite. I just don't know how that would be possible. That'd be a cool ass thing to have, though. Having both of them somehow with Traylon Burks, Derrick Henry, and all them, that'd be fucking cool. I just don't know how that'd be weird, man. It'd be tough. Tough, tough, tough. Everybody hit that like button, man. We're hitting that 20-minute mark in a minute. A name says JSN is good, but I'd rather take a LT left tackle or get that edge and complete the defense if they can't trade back. That's an interesting one as well. We're sitting there at a pretty nice spot. Pretty nice spot. And if any of these defensive guys start falling, you never know. Tennessee could really, trade back. And that's what I really want us to do. Trade back and then just hit on those draft picks. That's what I really want to do. Man, that's crazy. Daniel Berry Sports, what's up, man? What's up? Oh, man. Damon says the only person I wanna trade back is AJ Brown. Oh, man. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. What's up, top tier? How you doing, buddy? Love that call with Jones. Been saying this as well. Yeah, man. Day Jones is a freaking mammoth. He's just a mammoth, man, and he cares about football. He's not gonna go and hang out with Lil Uzi Vert at a rave. He's not gonna go and do that. Like it's not gonna happen. So he's got to. He's somebody I really have my eye on, guys. Like I honestly think he's if he is, not as good as Paris Johnson Jr., it's not by much. And he's so powerful. He may be the strongest guy in the draft, literally. He is so powerful how he just manhandles people. And just to think, like, our offensive line was getting embarrassed, right? You're not gonna really push him that much. He's too big and strong, man. So if you wanna do those stupid ass plays where you run Derrick Henry right up the middle or anything like that, if we don't wanna change philosophy, if we don't wanna change the identity of this team, this offense, if we wanna just only run Derrick Henry up the middle and whatever, if we don't wanna get creative with it, draft this guy. He's huge, strong, powerful. Run behind him. Just run behind him. With Derrick Henry, good luck. Good luck. Got to get bigger. Our offensive line was so small last year and just so inexperienced and oh my, so injured. We need to make sure we solidify the offensive line because we're a running football team. We're a running football team. If one offensive lineman goes down because we run so much, it's so much bang, bang, bang in the trenches, right? So much bang, bang, bang. You got to have the depth too. Paris Johnson Jr. is who I want. If we don't trade back, PJJ is my guy. And if you're a Titans fan, that's who you should want as well because we run the football. After that decision, trade back and accumulate picks and draft from there. But like I said, my sleeper pick, the guy that I would love, my crush pick, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different nicknames for that thing, right? Everyone has one of them. It's Day Jones. Because if Derrick Henry gets behind that mammoth, I I, I would hate to be anybody trying to tackle or even get in the way of that. Can you imagine trying to get tackle Derrick Henry with that guy running at you? Are you kidding me? He's huge. Like I would love to see a side by side of him and Brewer standing right next to each other, sideways and then frontwards. Like he's so big, man. Like it just makes the perfect sense. Like if we do trade back, which I really hope we do, that's somebody you got to have your eye on. He's just so big and powerful. I think it'd make the perfect sense because we like to run. We like to run the football. You got to have depth there regardless. All right, you guys. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? Hit that like, keep commenting, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're gonna get into the next topic in a second, man. We're just checking out some of the stuff real quick, man. Titan South says JSN looks fire in a Titans jersey for real. I bet it would be fire. Remember, you guys, just to let you guys know, if you guys would like your comments read 100% of the time, you can become a channel member, and your comments are almost guaranteed. Because it still is not guaranteed. It's still hard to get them all out sometimes. Or you can super chat. Super chat is a 100% guaranteed comment being read. Just a heads up, you guys, to make it easier in case you really want a comment read. And I'm not trying to skip anybody purposely. I'm just trying to get to the comments that make sense to the stuff we're talking about. That's all. Big Dog, what's up, buddy? He says Kyle Phillips needs to gain 10 more pounds, then he'll be at 200 pounds. Yeah, I mean, I just think, he had a huge setback last year, but I think he got a lot of mental reps. He got to see everything from a good, perspective, and I think that should help him. Mental reps are very important. Let's just hope he took that shit serious. Let's just hope he took that shit serious. Awaken says, I think Phillips the third, cornerback from Utah, and Xavier Hutchinson, wide receiver from Iowa State, in the later rounds would be great drafts for Tennessee. Even Kincaid, tight end from Utah, late. You know who I actually was thinking was Darnell Washington. You guys, pairing that big ass dude, knowing how big he is and how he can catch pretty much everything. Imagine him and Chig as your tight ends. Like, if he's there in the second round, I hope Titans go and grab him. Darnell Washington's huge. What is he? 6'7", what is he? I don't 260 or something like that. Oh my god. The guy is huge, and he's over there catching things at the combine, one-handed catches. He looks so damn agile and quick-footed, like out of his breaks, and it's weird. It's like, wow, and he can block. I mean, look at his size. Just tell him to push forward. So that's another guy that would fit our offense really well, especially if we decide to keep Derrick Henry. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. Awaken, awaken, awaken. This is a crazy one right here. Tennessee could still get Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State, early to middle rounds. Well, the thing with Marvin Harrison Jr., I don't know if you know that, is not in the draft. He can't go to the draft yet. He's in the next draft, and he's going to be a top 5 pick. He'll literally be a top 5 not top 5 round, literally in the top 5 picks. He'll be in the top 5 picks when he goes. Definitely. And the guy is just he's already NFL ready. He'd be a top 10 pick this year easily. The dude's a beast, man. That guy can run routes like no other. Unbelievable, man. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does. Let's see. Awaken says, is Jaxon Smith-Njigba too comparable to Kyle Phillips, though? Oh, my God. No, dude, I don't think they're anything alike, man. Kyle Phillips is not going to really make anybody miss after he has the ball in his hands. Not really. He's more of a guy who just gets open and moves the chains. That's what he does. Jaxon Smith-Njigba will get open. He can run by you still. I mean, he can still, he's deadly with the ball in his hands. Deadly. It's two different levels, bro. Two different levels, man. Uh, A name says Jaxon Smith-Njigba is more quick than fast, elite acceleration, but lacks top end. He isn't slow, but he isn't going to be running away from people. See, this is a fact. He gets this. See, this is a great, great addition and a great comment. A name. Um, his acceleration is very good. When he catches the ball, like I mentioned, he doesn't stop. He doesn't lose speed. He doesn't get scared. He doesn't get alligator arms. He continues, in that trajectory. He continues down that path. He continues with the route. He doesn't slow down at all. And that's what I love about what he brings to the table. Soft hands, a really high IQ for the game. And you're right, he does lack true top end speed. But I mean, when you make one guy in the open field miss, typically you're gone. If you break through the initial line or wall or guy near you, you're initially gone. And because he's able to reach speeds from a stop, from being at a stop so fast, it's going to be hard to catch up to him anyway, unless you're a 4-3 corner. So I'm all for the JSN, honestly. If we're going to take a wide receiver in the first round, I really hope it's Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Damon says we need one more tight end also. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Shane? Shane says even if Paris Johnson is not available, you don't trade a near 10 pick. There is too many good players at 11 to trade down. I disagree. If Paris Johnson's Jr. is not there and we're sitting there at 11, and if you're not 100% sold on Jaxon Smith-Njigba, you take you listen to you trade back. You trade back 100%. You get that extra second round pick, and you get whatever first round pick that whatever. It just makes the most sense. We have needs. We have needs, Shane. We gotta fill in some holes, bro. We gotta get some depth, man. Like, we'll see how it goes. And I mean, I don't even know. We could be a trash team, and we also could be a great team. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta draft well and gotta stay healthy. Appreciate you guys, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaken with a crazy one. If Paris Johnson Jr. is not there at 11, take Hyatt. If Tennessee does take Hyatt, they can get the left guard Steve Avila from TCU as their second pick in the draft. I'm actually a fan of his. He's really, really solid. but Hyatt at 11 is too high. It's just too high. Um, like I said, if PJJ is not there at 11, in my opinion, you trade back. And if you can't trade back, or you're just okay and happy with JSN, just take him, because you know he's gonna give you 100% playmaking ability, man. And oh man, well, I would love to see him as a punt returner. I really would, just for the fact he can make guys miss. And again, I think Kyle Phillips will be involved also in the punt return situation, but um, we'll see how he's healed up for sure. JJ, new subscriber, salute. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Everybody hit that like, man. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We cover Tennessee Titans content. You guys, we got so much crazy shit coming out soon, man. Oh my god, I can't wait to release some of this shit. Some of the stuff is not ready, not even close to being ready. But you guys are gonna love it, because you guys know TA is way different, man. We do shit different over here. We do Titans content a little bit different over here. But we got a lot of fun stuff. It's still Titans content, of course, but it's going to be top notch entertainment. You trust me. Just, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Big Dog says, what if we end up drafting the next Tyreek Hill? You can't do that, because nobody's Tyreek Hill's speed. Like, I mean, there's people who may run top end speed to his speed, but the quickness, the burst, the accelerate, all that shit is, oh my god. The dude just, it's unbelievable how gifted he is. Honestly, he's a special player. He's very special. He's going to be one of those players when he's done, when he's retired, everybody will continue to talk about him, because he's got such special speed. And it's not even that he's just fast. When he catches the ball, he makes guys miss. When the ball's in the air, he jumps up higher than people twice his size. It's fucking crazy what he's done. Nothing but respect for Tyreek Hill, honestly. Dude's a fucking savage. Who wouldn't want a Tyreek Hill on their team? A name says no. Hyatt runs nothing but go routes with options to turn into a post corner. He is a take the top off guy. Great at it, but nothing like AJ. Yeah, I hear you on that. Top tier says, I don't think the Titans will draft JSN. It's not their type of wide receiver unless they change their ways. They like the bigger bodied guys. Hey, man, one thing that JSN, he's not small, though. He's really not small. And if we want to be able to get the ball out quick, because we don't even know if everyone's always at the line, you guys, because of Derrick Henry, right? We want guys who we can get the ball in their hands and they can make plays. Sometimes we don't even have time for guys to run down the field, bro. JSN's perfect. JSN, just throw him the ball real quick. One-on-one. You want to put everyone in the box, he's going to one-on-one. He's going to burn you. He's going to make you look stupid. He's going to make you look like Madden on Pro. That's what he does, bro. So like I said, man, if the Titans, if Paris Johnson Jr. is not there, trade back. If you can't, if you're not happy with trading back, take JSN. Just fucking do it. A name says he ran something like 90% of his routes from the slot. Vrabel at the pro day said he thinks he can play outside for what it's worth. Yeah, he's gonna look. If Jaxon Smith-Njigba comes to the if Jaxon Smith-Njigba comes to the Titans, he's gonna be lined up. He's gonna be used as a weapon. I guarantee you'll see him lined up in the shotgun next to Derrick Henry, like with the quarterback, and you'll have JSN and Derrick Henry on each side. You'll have all types of things like that. Trick plays, receiver end arounds, all types of different things. And it's because of the type of player that Jaxon Smith-Njigba is. He can bring a dimension to this team we ain't never seen. Like, let's just be honest. He really can bring something like that. He's a special player. He is really good. But it's all in the direction of what Rand Carthon and Vrabel are looking to go to. He did run a lot of slot. He did. He's considered a slot guy. But man, I consider him a weapon. Running back, slot, outside. I mean, if you line him up outside in our system, you're not going to have nobody double covering him on a go route. You're not going to. And if you play too far off, throw him a quick pass on the outside, a little screen, or a little throw to the flat real quick. He'll make the guy miss and run down the sideline. I can't wait for football, man. This team, we have no idea we have no idea what this offense is gonna look like. Awaken says Marvin Harrison Jr. is 6'4" and a complete route runner. Yeah, he's perfect. He's a perfect receiver, literally. I don't even know if there's any flaws on that fucking guy right now. Legit. Yes, sir, man. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. This is okay. Big Dog says I'm just worried about the Cardinals because Kyler's gonna be messed up because Dennis Daly is over there. I still can't believe that happened. How the fuck did he get a job? No, the Cardinals are a team also. Like, what if the Titans want to trade up? Release Ryan Tannehill, later save some money or even trade him. What if they want to trade up, get one of those quarterbacks? Could happen. We don't know what Rand and Vrabel have, pictured. We don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. William Young says, "Why do the Titans hate wide receivers?" Oh man, it's just we just play different. We just play different. We do a lot of running. We waste a lot of time. We don't get as many plays. So there's not as much opportunity. It's just things like that. It's not that we hate receivers, but I expect with Rand Carthon coming over with and Vrabel already being there and everything. I think there's going to be a lot more balance going on. Obviously, we're going to be running first. As long as Derrick Henry is on the Tennessee Titans will be running the football. Let's be honest. But that being said, it's okay to change things up a little bit and incorporate some other things. You don't just have to be a run and play action, take a deep shot if it's there, check down, blah, blah, blah. There's lots of things you can do. Like I mentioned with JSN, if we were to draft him, the endless possibilities for this offense. So again, man, there's a lot that go into it. Um, and I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the draft. I can't wait to watch and see what we do. I'm gonna be excited, and one thing's for sure, I'll be live. Let's go. Big Dog says Malik Willis isn't ready. Yeah, he's not. One thing that I'm gonna be interested in is seeing what we do with him. Are we gonna still wait it out and see, how we develop him, which I'm thinking, we probably will do. Um, We'll see. We'll see what we do. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. But he's got a lot of gifts, man. But he's far from ready. Uh, but one thing that we can do is actually help him. We can help him by getting him protection, not having him run for his life. Like it's the purge. Like, come on, man. He hikes the ball, motherfucker's already on his ass. Like, come on, man. He's a rookie. Give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry ain't got no room to run because the offensive line was trash. I'm gonna say was trash because it's different now. Had no weapons. Everybody hurt. Got to improve the weaponry. And then maybe Malik will feel more comfortable back there, not feeling like he's gonna fucking get, drilled every fucking time he takes a step back. You know what I mean? How could you feel like confident knowing these guys are about to get ran through? It's wild, man. It's wild. But I would love to keep Malik Willis as the backup moving forward, unless they just have a completely different idea and Rand Carthon is just thinking he's just not it. Whatever happens, I'm going to support whatever we do. It's two tone blue till we die, fellas. Hyde says I barely got the noti. Wow. It's our hey man, we're gonna be live all the time, bro. Like not in and not even just in the studio. We'll be in the car, we'll be at work, we'll be anywhere, bro. We'll be live it's about interaction, man. I try to stand true and hold true to being the most interactive YouTuber for this team. I try everything I can to make that real. You know what I'm saying? Um I don't I couldn't I mean, I could talk Titans all I want, but if you guys aren't watching, if you guys don't, aren't commenting in the chat sections, and interacting like that, then it's not the same. It's really not. We're gonna get to this $5 donation from Christine. Thank you so much. She says Jaxon Smith-Njigba is a perfect Rand Carthon guy. He has the same type of skill set as Debo. Wow. That's interesting. That's very interesting because Debo is similar in the fact that he's built like a running back as well. Um, that's I wow, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, same type of skill set as Debo Samuels. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna turn this one into a video. Whoever sends super chats and it's a good question, I'm gonna make you a deal. We're gonna turn it into videos for you guys. So this is gonna be turned into a video after this ends. I appreciate you, Christine, for sending it as well. I really think that we could use, like I said, JSN, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, could really change the dynamic of the offense and really even make Derrick Henry that much more dangerous, because now people are gonna be like, damn, man, we're all selling out to stop the king, and now we got to deal with this type of guy. You can also use him as running back. You can. I mean, fake the run to Derrick Henry. Here comes Jaxon Smith-Njigba around, and then toss it to him around. I mean, it's endless possibilities, you guys. Endless. So again, man, appreciate it. Thank you, Christine. I think, like I said, if we're gonna add a playmaker in the first round, I think the only guy that I'd be happy with, especially at 11, is JSN, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, for sure. Appreciate that again. Let me get back up here. We're going through the comments as good as we can, man. Good as we can for you guys, man. We still got a few more things we got to cover too. So, whoo, we haven't even gotten to the other two, man. You guys are killing me today in a good way. I love y'all, man. Everybody hit that like, comment, and subscribe. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that like. Let us know in the chat section. Let us know in the chat section if you're here for the first time, man. Let's go. He said, I agree with Day One Jones. Yes, sure. Yes, sir. Okay, we're starting to catch up a little bit, man. We're trying to catch up just a little bit so we can do this. Big Dog says he's like an Odell 2.0. Odell Beckham Jr. was a burner, bro. Like, he's still probably pretty fast, but I mean, low 4.3. Like, Odell Beckham Jr. was a beast in his prime, man. Yes, sir. Let's see. Kenyon Maxwell says he'll be the best next year for sure. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. He's special, guys. He really is. He's gonna be a fucking beast. That being said, you better have a top 5 pick to land that boy. You better have a top 5 pick to land that boy, because he ain't going out of the top 5. Too damn special. Too damn special. Captain Trips, what's up, bro? The O-line class is deep. If we could get a wide receiver and a serviceable O-line, I would be happy. SDSU. What's up, big dog? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think I'm telling you, I just think Jaxon Smith-Njigba, if we really want to sit there at 11 and take a receiver, he's really the one that makes the most sense. Just because, like I said, man, we had so many issues trying to even allow our receivers to get downfield. He doesn't have to get downfield to be dangerous. He just needs the ball in his hands. That's why I really like the JSN pickup. I just want to trade back. I don't want to take him at 11 because I feel like it's too soon. But then, man, if he, like I said, if we were to trade back, let's just say to like 18, right? Or some shit like that, and then he gets taken at 16 or 17, I would fucking be pissed. Just saying. Appreciate you, big dog. DBS in the building. What's up, man? TA, we should trade Tana pick and start Willis. It should guarantee us a top 5 draft pick in 2024. We could literally win Super Bowl 59 with May and a young squad. I'll tell you one thing. Oh, man. First of all, if we did start Malik Willis, I would laugh. I would laugh if he fucking dominated with better blocking and better weapons. Derrick Henry running over everybody, pissed off. Defense stays healthy. Everyone, doing their thing. I would laugh if Malik Willis turned into that guy. If he turned into him, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be pretty dope. But that being said, from what I saw, I don't think he's really ready. I think another year watching and learning and being that backup would be huge for him, man. It really would. That being said, again, man, Drake May, if you guys haven't seen him throw a fucking football, or even Caleb Williams, those guys are really good. Really, really good. We don't know what's going to happen next year. We got to focus on this year, though, bro, to be honest. I just think right now, if I had to put my money on it, Titans are probably going to go with Tannehill Willis one more season. A-Name says, I don't know if I could take watching Willis for 17 weeks. LOL. Oh, my God, man. Y'all killing me. Oh, man. I'm just you guys are crazy, man. You guys are killing me, bro. Let's see. Shavaza says why we're not signing any free agent wide receivers. Titan Anderson. I'm telling you, it's just because we're gonna attack the draft hard Don't be surprised if 2 of the first 3 draft picks are receivers. Seriously, I'm dead serious. 2 receivers and an offensive lineman in the first 3 draft picks. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. I'm just telling you the truth, man. Yes, sir, man. Hey, Titan Fox says, so long as we keep Henry, I hope he works out his fumbleitis. It was bad last year, more than normal. Yeah, a lot of that was just trying to fight for extra yards, not going down when he should have, just because he knows the offense wasn't doing shit. So, I mean, over half of his fumbles were just because he was going for extra effort. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I wouldn't worry too much about that. All right, we're starting to catch up, man. We're trying to get back to the bottom before we move on to the next thing, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for supporting, man. King T Gaming, what's up, buddy? Let's go, Ryan Tannehill. Yes, sir. You got to root for him. If he's the guy, he's the, it is what it is at this point. Yes, sir. Titan Fox first night. Yeah, that's great. Power Hour in the building. What's up, dude? Good seeing you, TA. The Draft Network has compared JSN to Robert Woods. Um, I don't even know how that's possible. I don't even know how that's possible. That's weird to me. That's just I don't know. That's just strange to me. I don't understand the comparison at all. Um, I don't know. But it is what it is. Like I said, until he's actually in the pros and actually, showing what he can do. Some people can dominate in college, show up to the pros and, deer in the headlights, don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, if that is the guy that we take, then, we get to see what he can do. And I just don't think I don't think Robert Woods is a great comparison. I think JSN is just so much more explosive, so much more fluid with his routes, just a better athlete. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen crazy. I've heard crazy ass comparisons to many people, many things, right? Um, but one thing's for sure, Robert Woods. I don't know about anymore, but he didn't suck. Robert Woods was really good, making plays for the Bills, the Rams. He did well. DBS says we don't know what Rand will do. What if he does trade up for Stroud? It just depends on what the Panthers do. The Panthers hold the keys to the draft. If they take Richardson, then the Titans' chances of trading up are super high. I just don't think the Titans are gonna have any interest in Richardson. I just don't think so. I can guarantee you they want accuracy, and Richardson is not an accurate quarterback right now. Definitely good. He's accurate enough to play quarterback for sure. Hell, talented out of the. I mean, athletically gifted. But when you look at C.J. Stroud throw the ball, when you look at Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying. These guys are, putting it on the dot at times, and that's what we need, man. We've had too many, or we need guys who also are just able to just find open guys. I mean, there's been times where guys are open, they're just not seeing them. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. So we got to make sure we hit the guys that are open. We make sure we find the right quarterback. And it's just right now it's kind of hard because nobody knows. Nobody knows who our quarterback's going to be or who we're going to draft or anything like that. It's crazy. We'll see what happens. Like I said, man, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. We'll see. Houston said JJ Watt, the Titans killer. JJ Watt was a beast, man. A beast, man. Power Hour says, realistically, to me, I see JSN is more comparable to Keenan Allen. Um, I would say that's closer for sure. Definitely closer. Yes, sir. Well, you guys, we have something we need to talk about, and it's Bud Dupree back in Pittsburgh. Bud Dupree's having a visit with the fucking Steelers. What do you guys think about that? Looks like he's fully healthy. Looks like he's ready to play. What better place for him to go home, right? He's still only I think he's 30 years old now. Um, I when I heard this, I was just like, "You know what? It maybe it's meant to be for him," you know what I'm saying? He had so many injuries with the Titans, he couldn't stay healthy. One thing I will say though, when he was on the field, he was fine. He did good. He was a good football player. He got pressures, got a few sacks, whatever. Um, but definitely underachieved for the Titans. Definitely was not that guy we wanted him to be. Um, I tell you what, man, with Vic Beasley and Bud Dupree, those two guys, wow, man. Wow. It's just like, man, maybe that's why they want to draft a pass rusher now. Maybe that's why you're seeing some of them, those Tyree Wilson or whatever, uh, mocks to us because it's like we have no luck picking up these free agents in the draft. Like Clowney, I can name Clowney too, man. Fuck. Just goes on and on, but we've done okay overall. Like I said, we got Arden Key. He's going to be the key to the defense. I'm expecting him to have a really good showing this season. He should do well. Um, and then look at Danico Autry. I mean, that's a guy we brought in out of the free agency, and he's a special fucking player. So, Bud Dupree back in Pittsburgh, you guys. That's crazy. That is crazy. But again, man, I think it's the right place. It's the right place. He needs to that's his home. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's doing. So again, man, Bud Dupree, visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Um, will will the Steelers, welcome him back? Will the Steelers welcome him back? All right, you guys, we got one final question that we wanted to get into. You one final topic, whatever you want to consider it. Let's get into it. We still got some time left. Let's have some fun. Lamar Jackson is done with the purple pigeons, you guys. We've been talking about it a lot. That's why we saved it for the last part. Should he join Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans? Now, the reason why I keep talking about this is because all I can think about is play action with Derrick Henry. Literally. Now imagine that. Imagine that. That would be so fucking lethal. So lethal. I mentioned before Lamar Jackson loves tight ends, right? Mark Andrews is amazing. Well, we've got a pretty good tight end ourselves. Got a pretty good tight end ourselves. Chig Okonkwo is a beast. He's a beast, man. I'm excited about what he's going to bring this year. He earned his role and had the playing time increased as the games went on. And I can't wait to see. I just can't wait to see him next year, knowing that he's TE1, knowing he's the guy. I'm excited, man. I'm very excited. And then Traylon Burks, man. Traylon Burks is, I guarantee you, he's just ready and waiting for this sophomore season. All the injuries behind him. We all saw what he can do. He was high pointing balls. He's running through people. The sky is the limit for that kid. It really is. He's so explosive, got great size, and the emotion and energy from Chig and Traylon Burks, man, getting up and just in your face. And I love it, man. I love this shit. So we've got a lot to build on, man. Excited about it. Yes, sir. Jimmy Maddalt says we need a wide receiver. Everything else is blah. Yeah, we do need a receiver. That's a fact. Yes, sir. Chig about to go off. Yep. A name says no to Lamar. It's not financially possible. Even if they traded Tannehill, we don't have the money for that contract he wants. Let me explain something to you. There's always a way. There's always a way. Don't let the cap fool you. There's always a way to pick somebody up. Always a way. So, like I said, man, I think Lamar Jackson would be great. I personally, I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to trade the draft picks. I don't think we're going to pay him that much money. I just don't see that happening. What I think is more realistic, that's more like a shocking, more realistic would be the Titans trading up. Obviously, not to one. We wouldn't do that because Texans just already got that or whatever. But or the Panthers already got that. So once the Panthers draft and the Texans draft, if there's a quarterback sitting there at 3, not named Anthony Richardson, don't be shocked if you see the Titans trade the Arizona Cardinals to 3 and take whoever that is not named Anthony Richardson. I truly think Rand Carthon would trade up at that point to 3 and grab either CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. I truly believe that. I don't know why. That's what I think. How would you guys feel about that? What do you guys think about that? I truly think so. So we'll see, man. Will Lamar Jackson come to the Tennessee Titans? Man, that would be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be a lot of fucking fun, man. Lamar Jackson in two-tone blue. Whoo! But then again, like I said, there's so much that go into it. Obviously, he wants that huge ass contract. He's over there telling people that the media guys are lying, that he's not asking for fully guaranteed. Just I'm assuming more than someone like a Daniel Jones. It's been one crazy offseason. It's been one crazy offseason, especially for our Titans. But one thing's for sure, I'm here for you guys every single day. Every single day, we putting out live streams and videos for you guys. So that's what I'm telling you, man. If you guys can, continue to please hit like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. A Name says, if we get CJ, I would be all in. Doubt. It is in the realm of possibility. Look, like I said, I just think we have zero interest knowing that we have Malik there. It wouldn't make sense to have Richardson and Malik as your. I just don't think that's. Why would you want that? Um, it just doesn't make sense. I think though that if CJ Stroud or Bryce Young is there at 3, don't be shocked if the Titans trade. All right, we're gonna take this off real quick. Kind of fucking bright. God damn. We're gonna close this up. You guys got a few more minutes. Get those comments in. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys. Hopefully you guys had a fun show, man. We got about 3.5 minutes left to that 1 hour mark. Let's see. Fox says it's so much fun in the offseason to come up with all these scenarios that could happen, but it all boils down to what the team's strategy is and how things develop. Exactly. All this is just talking right now. All types of scenarios, situations, and things of that sort. Because all these things could happen. All these things could happen. Keon says Jordan Addison, and that's somebody we were going to talk about. Is Jordan Addison USC, you guys? What do you guys think about him? And that my buddy Billy is a huge fan of Jordan Addison. That's the guy he actually wants us to go and get. He's a very talented receiver at a USC, makes all types of plays. He's a beast as well. He's another guy who I think late first is kind of where they have him kind of projected. I wouldn't mind, man. Dude makes plays. That dude makes plays, but we'll see, you guys. We'll see. Like I said, definitely not a true burner by any means, but he's somebody like if you want a guy who can go out there and make plays, move the sticks, make guys miss and whatnot. Great hands, good route running. Then he's a definitely a good receiver. So that's another guy who could really help this Titans offense. But I think overall it's going to be it already has been a crazy offseason. The draft is sneaking up on us. And there's a lot of needs. There's a lot of needs for this Tennessee Titans offense. Jordan Addison could fit in really well. He really could. Like I said, Treylon Burks right now is owning the number 1 spot as our number 1 receiver. He's proven he can he can go on go routes. He's proven he can go on end around. He can do everything you could possibly want. Everything you could possibly want, he's proven that. Jordan Addison would make a great number 2 or 1B. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Let's go. Okay. Titan Fox says, absolutely awesome show as usual, TA. Thanks so much for the extra content lately. Yeah, this is the lately is turning into full time. We're doing content full time, even if it's not in the studio. I feel like a lot most channels, and it's not like I'm not saying Titans channel, any type of channel, sports, anything. Most stuff is done in the studio and stuff, and that's fine. That's their style, whatever. And I clearly have a studio that, you know what I'm saying, but there's more, like I was trying to explain to you guys. There's more coming that has to do with the Titans, that has to do with football, that has to do with entertaining. I don't know how to really explain it to you guys without ruining it. So I don't really want to say too much. I really don't want to say too much. But once it gets going, man, I really hope you guys enjoy it because I put my heart into this shit. I love this shit. Love you guys, and I love this team, man. We're gonna turn this shit around. We are. Appreciate you, Kenyon. Infinite says, "Man, J Rob really screwed us." Seems like it, huh? It fucking seems like it for sure. Shavaza says, "Thanks again. Thanks once again, Titan Anderson. I most definitely enjoy your show. Tighten up this year. Let's go." Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ignite says, "Hope we draft a good wide receiver." Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Pedro. $5 donation from Pedro. Thank you, guys. All donations go straight back into the channel, all for upgrades and whatnot. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Get those final questions in, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit that 1 hour mark, so congratulations. Thank you, fellas. We're gonna close it up shortly, but again, man, a great show, fun show. Thankful for everybody, and like I said, we ain't slowing down at all. We got so much content coming out. So again, man, every time you see a Titan Anderson Sports, Titan Anderson pop up, whether I'm live, not regular video, short video, fun video, serious video, joke video, it doesn't matter. Do me a favor and leave a like, man. Leave a like. Be a part of that army that just continues to like all the videos. If you ain't got time to watch it, just click on it, leave a like, go watch it later. Oh, man. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to head out. I want to thank you guys for a great show. Honestly, I had a blast. We're going to start bringing guests on soon. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Um, Unlimited content, you guys. Like I said, we're going to be dropping content all day tomorrow, and we're going live again tomorrow. And then we got a few other things that we, like I said, man, there's projects that we're working on right now that are way different, way different. Like it's completely different shit. So, but you guys are gonna love it. It's Titans related, football related. You're gonna love it. Promise you. So again, man, we're trying to get to that next level, man. We're getting to that next level, so we got to reach out a little bit. I love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys so much. I gotta click on this real quick. I enjoy the shows you do from your car too. Yeah, man. The car videos, I like to call them car confessional because uh that's where I tend to really like to yell and go crazy. But yeah, it's not gonna stop. Whether it's in the car in my little speedster, whether it's at Travajo, whether it's in the studio, whether it's fucking, underwater giving King Triton a high five, whether it's at Joe Rogan's studio in the podcast, it doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter where it is, man. We always go live. We're always going to put out content for you guys. Like I said, man, anytime you see a video, just go hit like, go watch it, go enjoy it. And let's see where we can get, man. The goal is 13,000 subscribers by the end of the year, man. Let's get it. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for your time. Like I said, man, I didn't give you guys much of a notice on this one, but like I said, I just want to go live. I just want to give you guys fun content that you guys can enjoy. And hopefully you guys enjoy my content. So again, thank you guys. I love you guys. And we'll see you guys soon. We got lots of stuff coming out. Let's go. Wow.